it doesn't mean that you can't play great golf, but it means that I'm not very efficient. And efficiency, this is one of my favorite things about this tool, is that we do a model overlay of your sternum trace, and the sternum trace is a central foundation to the goat code. So in this case, I am the orange line, the model's the blue line, and you'll see that I start to drop my sternum down a little bit too early because I'm trying to load really aggressively. I'm working on something on my swing here. But now you'll start to see that the sternum graphs start to match up. And if you do this yourself, and I'm gonna tell you into this video how you can do this, you can see that your sternum should drop down significantly. And this is why goats like Tiger always had that big head drop. They're loading into the ground, they're using their core, they're using their legs. And so you should see your sternum trace drop. And I'm gonna explain this more in depth in the webinar I'm doing this Saturday. And then what you should see is a big vertical spike. And this does not happen in most golfers' cases. They tend to kind of go flat and start going up. I'll show you an example of that in a moment. But what you should see is the sternum popping straight up like this. And mine actually goes back a little bit. This gets you a little bit more sling of the lead wrist to sling that club through, but it's not as efficient as the goat model. But this is what we're looking at. Now let me show you an example of a typical amateur who struggles with this movement.